Ugly Duckling. Beneath the branches of some burdock bushes on the bank of a winding creek sat an old duck in her nest, hatching her young ones. By and by one egg cracked, and then another. Cheep, cheep, cheep was heard as the little heads peeped out of the shells to be greeted with the quack, quack of the old mother duck. Mother duck was ecstatic with joy to see her eggs hatch. Quack, quack, quack! "Welcome, my lovely ducklings. Are you all here?" she asked. As she arose from her nest, there lay the largest egg of all unhatched. She sat down again on the egg. Just then, an old duck waddled up to call on her.
"How are you getting along?" she asked.
"They are all hatched but one, and it is so big it will not break," she replied.
"I hope it is not a turkey egg. You'll have trouble as they cannot fly."
This her guest said before leaving. Finally, the large egg hatched. All the ducklings, except the last one, were beautiful. And to everyone's surprise, the last duckling was larger, odd-looking, and dull grey rather than pretty yellow. It had scruffy feathers. The next day, the mother duck decided to take her ducklings to the farmyard to meet the other ducks and animals.
"Quack, quack!"
"Come with me, and I will take you to the barnyard so that all the chickens, ducks and turkeys may see you."
"Look there, how ugly that one duckling is,"
said the ducks, and one flew at him. "Leave him alone," shouted the mother. "He is doing no harm." Then the mother duck took all her chicks to a pond. All the ducklings flapped their wings, splashed water on all sides, and had a good time. The big ugly one was swimming exceptionally well. However, he was very unhappy. The other birds, even his brothers and sisters, teased him. They called him the Ugly Duckling. The mother duck was very sad. As he is not pretty like the others, everyone is teasing him, but he is a good swimmer. The poor ugly duckling, who had been the last to leave his shell, was beaten and pushed and made a fool of by the hens as well as the ducks. Even the turkey cock puffed himself up and swooped down on him, gobbling and getting red in the face. The poor duckling was very unhappy, and every day things grew worse and worse for him. The ducks bit him, the hens beat him, and the girl who fed the poultry kicked him away with her foot. Deeply hurt, the ugly duckling decided to run away from the farmyard. He reached a river, but even there the animals didn't stop teasing him. So, one day he wandered far away. The poor duckling lay down in the reeds until morning, when 3 wild geese came by.
"You are ugly, but we like you. Come with us,"
they said to him. Just at that moment there was a bang! Bang! It was a gun, and the 3 geese fell down dead, and all the other wild geese in the meadow flew up. The huntsmen were hiding in the reeds and shooting. The poor duckling was very scared, and he ran for his dear life. In the evening he reached a little hut, all tumbled down and dirty. He crept through the half-open door into a dark little room where an old woman sat. She lived here alone with her tomcat and pet hen. The hen had short legs, so they called her Chickling Shortlegs. In the morning, when they saw the duckling, Tom began to purr and the hen began to cluck. "What is the matter?" said the woman, for she could not see well, even though the duckling was a fat duck that had lost her way. "Oh, that is a fine catch," said she when Tom told her. "Now we can have all the duck eggs we want to eat." The old woman continued, "You look hungry. Come inside, I will get something for you to eat." The old woman was kind and loved to keep pets. The hen and the cat were not friendly with the ugly duckling. They often insulted him and made him feel unwanted. Soon he got tired of the insults and rudeness. One night he quietly left the house. "No one loves me," he said to himself. "I'm so ugly that even my family doesn't want to keep me. What shall I do with myself?" Wandering further, the ugly duckling reached a lake. It was freezing, as winter had arrived. Everything was white with snow. He had to swim about to keep from freezing. The lake froze all over except one small opening in the ice where he swam around. But this grew smaller and smaller, and finally the duckling was frozen fast in the ice. He was having a very hard time finding food. As the days passed, he started growing weaker. The freezing weather and the absence of food were making things worse for him. One morning, luckily a man who was a farmer found him and carried him home. The children wanted to play with him, but the duckling thought they were going to hurt him. The whole winter the poor duckling was irritated by the man's children and his wife. One day, the farmer's children chased him with a stick. The duckling got scared and fled from the farmer's house. At that time, warm spring came, and much to his surprise, the duckling found that his wings were so strong that he could fly swiftly through the air with ease. One day, he flew into a beautiful large garden. There, swimming around a lake, he saw the graceful white swans he had seen before and whom he loved so much. He was very sad, for he thought of himself as very ugly. He too began swimming in the lake, though at a distance. As he thought that he was ugly, he hung his head in shame. Suddenly he saw his reflection in the water and realized that he was ugly no more. He was a beautiful swan. The other ducklings couldn't see his beauty because he was not one of them. The ugly duckling was ugly no more. "Come join us, you are so beautiful," called out the swan swimming nearby. His happiness knew no bounds. His bad days had come to an end, and off he flew with them in his new world.